What up, you guys? This is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Stash. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the controversial horror movie, Freddy vs. Jason. And this review will contain spoilers. But yeah, I worked at the theater when this came out, and I had a blast watching it. This is not the best Jason movie, but I think it's a very good Freddy movie. Freddy, no one's afraid of him anymore. And so he has to get Jason to do all the dirty work for him, basically. The big reason people hate this is because they didn't get Kane Hodder to do Jason. And I think that would have been awesome if they had Kane Hodder as Jason. But we got Ken Kersinger, and he's not too bad. He's okay. I mean, yeah, he's not as good as Kane Hodder, and he's probably not even as good as like C.J. Graham or anything. But I don't know. He does the job in this. He's okay. And there is a lot of bullshit about this movie, like the thing where they're saying Jason's afraid of water and stuff. It's like, it makes no sense, but, you know, this whole movie makes no fucking sense. And they got the director of the guy that did Bride of Chucky, Ronnie Yu, I think. And, yeah, I probably would have went with someone different. He did an okay... Look, he did... Maybe they hired him... he did the fighting scenes. Those are great. He did a good job with the fighting scenes. The rest of it has kind of like that 2000s era type of feel to it. Kind of like, what was that movie with Brittany Murphy where she was like, I'll never tell. It looks like that movie. All the kids in this are like typical 2000s type of kids. Kelly Rowland is in this from Destiny's Child. And the guy that's like supposed to be the mental patient guy, like, I don't like his character so much. The one character in this that I wish lived longer was the girl with the hat who dies, like, I think she's the second one killed. But I liked her character. I thought she was cool. I wish she would have lived longer. I wish she would have been the final girl instead of the big-boobed, what's her name? In the theater, it was so cool. When Freddy first came onto the screen, I was like, oh man, Freddy is back. It was so cool. And he really doesn't kill that many people in this because his powers are kind of diminished. But he's still such an entertaining part of this movie. And you got the guy from, what's it called? Christmas Story? He plays the kid's dead brother that committed suicide that's in a nightmare sequence. It's totally the kid from Christmas Story, the yellow-toothed bully kid. Probably the most badass Jason scene is where he's in the cornfield and the guy calls him a pig fucker or something. And then Jason, I think he lights Jason on fire and Jason chops one of the guy's heads off. Or no, he twists the guy's head around. And then the fatter guy, he starts running through the cornfield. And Jason's chasing him while he's on fire. And it's just cool. He's burning up the whole cornfield while he's on fire. And he throws a knife. He throws the machete right through the guy's stomach or mouth or something. It's a really cool scene. Some of the downside of this is that they tried to make Jason sympathetic. Like he was a victim in all this. The guy's killed like fucking 500 people at this point. Don't try to pull that shit on me. Fucking Jason he deserved to be where he was, right in hell. So yeah, you got probably, I think, what is there, 3 or 4 fight scenes with Freddy and Jason. There's the one where Freddy's throwing Jason around the boiler room, and it's making pinball sounds. I love that scene. That's so sick. Then I think there's maybe 2 or 3 more. Maybe not. Maybe there's only the big 2. But there's that scene, and then there's the one where they're at the end, and Freddy realizes that he's now in reality or something, and he turns around, and Jason is right behind him, and he's like, oh, fuck. It's such a good like facial expression on Freddy. He's like genuinely terrified. It's awesome. And then Jason picks him up and starts like slamming him through the windowsills, like through the wall of like one window through the next, and it's tearing a line through the house. It's just awesome. And then Freddy like survives that, and he's hitting the like little like oxygen tanks, and it's shooting the oxygen tanks like missiles at Jason. It's such a blast. I love this movie, and then the ending. Turn this off if you haven't seen this, or skip ahead like 30 seconds. You know, you got Jason coming out of the water holding Freddy's head, and then Freddy winks at the camera. So, I don't know, is it a tie? I think Jason, maybe it's like saying Jason won the battle, but Freddy's gonna win the war. I don't know. Very cool scene and like a good ending. I love this movie. I'm gonna give this 4 out of 5 stars. But yeah, I love this movie, and you know, I don't take it too seriously. I know there's a lot of people that take it super seriously and think it's like a disgrace. I just think it's a fun movie. And this was actually one of the better versus movies to come out in the 2000s. There was like this one and Alien versus Predator and Batman versus Superman, I think. I didn't see that one, but this was a lot better than Alien versus Predator. Yeah. Freddy versus Jason. Let me know what you think of Freddy versus Jason. Let me know which one of them you think won the fight in it. And hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. Alright, you guys, this is Danny B. And you've been watching The Trash Stash. Peace out.